3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, welcome to Mission Control for another feature-focused video. In this video, we're going to talk about the Titan on-screen interface and the difference between the two console types. We can see here, I have all three interface types up. Down here in the bottom right, I have the Titan Go interface. And here in the bottom left, I have the standard Titan interface that is used on the Arena, Tiger Touch 2, Quartz, and Mobile. I'll refer to this as our standard interface through the rest of the video. And up top here, I have the Sapphire Touch and its two screens set up here. So let's go to our main Titan interface here, and we'll start talking about the different things. Up here in the top right-hand corner of the console, I have what's called the soft keys. These will change between different menu types. We see the changes there. Or if we were to enter the patch menu by pressing the patch key, or the disk key, you can see they get to all our different show file savings and loading screens. Or if we were to press record, or different stuff in our record menu. So your soft keys are going to change with whatever menu you're in. If we were to switch to our Titan Go interface, here we see they are the same, just on the side of the screen here. If we're into the patch menu, the disk menu, things will change there. And if we go to our Sapphire Touch, we see that they are also down the side of the screen here, and would change with whatever we have going on. Then, if we were to enter the Workspace Windows menu, for instance, we would see that. Going back to our main Titan interface, just to the left of our soft keys, up top here, we're going to have what's called the prompt area. We see it has our list for undo, so any actions we do on the console. So if we select some fixtures and then press locate and then clear, we can see that those steps have shown up here. If we were to click on it, it would bring up our undo history window. It also shows us what our current user is. In this case, it is operator. If we were to change users, that would be reflected here. And our key profile is program. If we were to change key profiles for the whole console, that would also be reflected here. On our Titan Go interface, it is in the same. It is right here. So again, if we were to select some fixtures and locate them, we can see that it reflects that there. If we hit clear, it reflects it there. And on our Sapphire Touch, we can see that it is here, same thing. If we were to do something such as open workspace window, we can see that it also has our area where we would type anything in. If we needed to type in here, we could do it there. Same thing on our main display here. If we were to open a workspace window, we could type such as show library. It would narrow down that window for us very quickly. Next, below that, we have what is called the context menu area. This will show different things for which window you have selected. It'll have different items that you can change in it. Since right now we have our colors window selected, we can hide or show its pages. If we open something like our capture visualizer window, we see that we get all kinds of different items in here. We can open the settings window. We can enable and disable the quad mode. On our Titan Go interface is going to be the 4 lines buttons. So if we click here, we can see we can hide or show our pages on this window. If we were to open our capture window, we see it's the same. We can click here. We can enable or disable quad mode. We'll bring up some pictures so we can actually see something here. Or we have it open up the settings window for us if we wished. On the Sapphire Touch interface, it is the same. It is on the 4 lines button. So if we click here on our colors window, we can see we can hide or show the pages there. Or if we went over here to our capture window, we can see it. We can engage quad mode or not, as well as open our settings window if need be. Back in our main Titan display, if just below that, we have what is called the workspaces record area. Here's where we can recall as well as record different workspaces. So I wanted to have this one here, and we'll make our capture window or just like this. We then record a new one by just double clicking there, swish. If we wanted, we could have named it, and then we can switch between our different workspaces as we need. On our Titan Go interface is going to be down the left-hand side of the screen here. Same thing, we can change workspaces very easily. And on our Sapphire Touch, it is also down the left-hand side of the screen here, so we can change to our different workspaces very quickly. Back to our main Titan interface. Just below that, we have our attribute picker / display, so you can see which attribute we currently have shown on our wheels. On our attributes, we've got intensity, position, color, gobo, beam, effects, special, and FX. If we have some fixtures selected, so for instance, select our BMFLs, I think we can see our different attributes that are available on it. If we were to change an attribute, we see that it turns light blue, meaning that that is now in the programmer. Just below that, we also have our wheel display. It shows what wheels we have selected and what is contained on them. Some attributes, such as this for this fixture color, you'll see the blue arrow here in the corner. That means that there's more wheels. So if we press the color attribute again, we get to our color wheel 2, our color mixing, background to color wheel 1. On our Titan Go interface, that is still down here. And we have our wheel display area just below it. So again, if we select some fixtures and we throw locate on them, if we change any of our attributes, they would appear here. And on our Sapphire Touch interface, that's going to be here, as well as our attribute changer here. So we change select some fixtures and change our attributes as we need. Back to our main Titan interface. Just to the left of that, we've got our playbacks display area. Here you'll see any of our playbacks, as well as which page you're on. And the page numbers here down the side, you can use this to change it, or use the hard buttons on the console to change it also. On our Titan Go interface, that's also going to include our faders, and we can see the here. We can change our pages up and down here. And change it. If we wanted to go to a specific page when using this one, we can click on the center here and then type in a page number such as 5, and then press enter, and see it took us to page 5. On our Sapphire Touch, that's going to be displayed here, and the page numbers are only going to be behind the playbacks, like here and here. You have to use the buttons on the console to change them up and down. You can also use the Go to Page button to then type in a number and do like we just did on the Titan Go interface quickly. Back to our standard Titan display. Above that, we've got our workspace area here where we can have all the different workspaces. Again, they change with whatever we've saved there, or if we open windows, they will appear here. And that's the same on all the consoles. Of course, on our Titan Go, it is right here. In our Sapphire Touch, it'll actually be both screens, so you may open up windows on the left or the right screens. So if we do open workspace window and then open up our audio triggers, we can see that it opened up on our left screen. Back to our main Titan interface, you'll see on each window you have the 3 buttons here, or the 4th button with the context menu on the Titan Go and Sapphire. But if we were to click the gear icon, we can change things about this window. We can change its size and position. If we had a secondary screen hooked up, we would see it here, and we can move it to that second screen here if we wished. We can also set things such as its columns and rows, its text size, and its button sizes. We also have the grid icon button, so we can custom size our window to whatever size we want by changing its grid and place it anywhere we want on the screen. And of course, our X button to close the window at any time we wish. On the Titan Go interface, of course, it's the same. We can change its size and position. and on our Sapphire Touch. Here we can see if we click our gear icon here, we have the left screen and the right screen, so you can move from screen to screen easily. Or using our grid, we can draw it out where we want, even onto the secondary screen if we wish. And the Sapphire will point out a section that is only on the Sapphire Touch itself. Here in the bottom right of the right-hand screen, we have the statics playback, so anything you had recorded static playbacks would show here. On the standard Titan interface, you would have to open up the statics workplace window. So if we went to that and typed in static, we have the same interface here, but in a window. And it'll be the same on the Titan Go. You would also find that in the same place. Additionally, in our Titan Go, we obviously have the function buttons for the console to control the different things such as edit, record, delete, patch, disk, etc., as well as the keypad with our different fixture, palette, group, and macro hard keys, our back and through and keys. So those are fixture, plus, minus, odd, even, highlight, and our locate keys are all actually on the screen, as well as our keyless control area with the go key, stop key, and the Q key. With the on-screen wheels of the Titan Go interface, of course, we can also if we select things, we can just grab it and move our wheel up and down using our mouse after clicking on it. Or if you have a scroll wheel or scrolling trackpad, you can just use your scroll to change it, which is sometimes a little handier than dragging your mouse. On the Titan Go interface, if you wish to press and hold a key, you simply right-click on it. Like if we want to press and hold the Avo key, we can right-click on it, and see then we can pick user settings or to hit another button if we needed to. So it's the Titan on-screen interface of version 13 of Titan. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe and join us next time. Thanks. Bye.
Wheel stop.
Roger, wheel stop, Discovery. Welcome back. A great ending to the new beginning.